Hey, we're getting in the herd. And this is getting the herd. And this is who?
No, no, we're sorry. I'm Dixie. I'm the drug screening and medication coordinator here at the McShin Foundation.
And you are?
Brooke Pratt. I'm
And Brooke, who are you?
an addict in recovery.
All right. And Brooke, are you a new program participant in McShin?
I am
What house are you currently residing at?
the Chester House.
All right. Exciting. And I'm Joyce. I am the intake coordinator as well as a happy alumni of the McShin Foundation.
I always forget that part. I'm also an alumni.
We know.
Oh.
So today we're getting today on Getting to Her, we have a new participant here. Brooke, what brought you to McShin?
A recent overdose.
A recent overdose, and you decided it was time for you to come. And something else exciting, Brooke is actually here as part of Operation Hope with Maine. So
What is that?
tell us, Brooke, what is it?
Operation Hope is a really good program they do out of the Waterville Police Department in Maine.
Mhm.
You go to them, tell them you need help, or bring them your paraphernalia, your drugs, and they pay for your flight and the program.
Awesome.
You bring them the paraphernalia and your drugs and they don't arrest you?
No,
That is so awesome.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
good. It's
it
like
is
when you're
awesome.
like done, like,
Yeah.
hey,
like
I'm
here,
done.
take it.
Here,
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because our police would probably arrest you.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think so.
So that's awesome. So you went and you decided that it was time for you to get some help, and you came. I'm glad that you had the opportunity to come.
I'm glad to.
Have you learned anything since you've only came in here what?
Today's day 6.
Today's date. Really? Get out. What'd you get here? Thursday or you got here Friday,
Friday.
right? Yeah, I was right. Friday. Just seems my days are going together. And so how have you learned anything since you've gotten here? Anything, how do you like it? I mean, are you adjusting well?
I am. I like it a lot. I've learned a lot more than I thought I would in 6 days. That's for sure.
Have you ever been in recovery before?
No.
Okay, so it's your first time and you get to come straight to the top place.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And one of the girls that I actually lived in housing with,
Mhm.
I guess referred you here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we were the girl, her name's Rakita, and we were in intensive house together.
Oh, yeah, that's how you guys were able to they tracked you down by telling me from Facebook, because they're like, yeah, you got someone coming off a flight today. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, the officer that sends you forgot to call me and tell me.
Mhm.
So luckily your friend posted on Facebook,
Yeah.
which allowed them to see it, which allowed me to go ahead and set up your pickup. We will have Mainers on the show Friday to discuss Maine recovery. Oh, right. All right. Awesome. So we have that's what they call you guys, Mainers. Did you know that? So, hey, Mainer. We're gonna.
I was Brooke from Maine when I first got here.
Oh, really? Brooke from Maine? You're like, I'll get my own identity one day.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of individuals that come here through the Waterville, and a lot of them, some of them decide to just stay.
Yeah.
So do you have any after plans yet, or are you just kind of trying to see how it goes?
I'm kind of taking it day by day. I've been looking into my options here
Mhm.
and also back home. I don't plan on going back home. If I do go home, I'm going to go into a sober living.
Okay. And they have some options over there for that?
Yeah.
Good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. It's really I'm just going to bring it up because again, this happened last week, but you had took place of another young lady who unfortunately had passed. She was supposed to come in on Wednesday, and I talked to her on Tuesday evening, but Wednesday morning she had passed, and then Brooke was luckily able to get her spot. But neat thing is Brooke actually, not neat, but Brooke actually knew her from school as well. So I guess Maine's not that big of a place. Everybody knows everybody, huh?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually knew her pretty well.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and it's definitely something I'm sorry to hear. But fortunately, somebody else was able to take advantage of it. So that's why I said, Brooke, you got to take full advantage of this opportunity, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
absolutely.
You're doing it for yourself.
At first, I felt a little like weird knowing that I came here in her place, but I actually feel like I like it, actually.
Good. I'm glad that you
Should be happy.
Yeah, I think so. That's good. I'm glad.
How do you like Virginia? It's a big adjustment from Maine.
It is. It's
Yeah.
a lot different.
I can imagine.
You've
What-
been pretty lucky though. We haven't had it went from being really hot to it's been pretty cold the past couple days.
Yeah, absolutely. Like this morning was in the 60s.
Last night I drove home with the heat on.
Oh wow.
I was freezing.
So how do you like the weather compared to what you had in Maine?
It's humid. It's definitely humid.
Oh, yeah.
here.
Yeah, it's a big difference, isn't it? What's one of the biggest things that you've noticed is the difference between Virginia and Maine?
Um,
The accents? No.
the southern accents for sure. For sure.
Wait, you're pointing to me like I have one. Do I have
You
an
all
accent?
kind of have one.
I get made fun of for mine all the time.
Say daddy.
No, I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it. And what else?
I love the southern accent.
Isn't it?
It's funny because there was a lot of Maine participants here when I got here, and whenever they would talk, I'm like, where are you from? Like, you're from up north. And like, I'm from Maine.
Well,
I'm like, yeah.
The cool thing is that other Mainers know each other. I mean,
Mhm.
like can tell. Like, there's a lot of individuals that went there, and I remember someone else coming, another guy that's actually in one of our programs. Actually, I think he leaves a Saturday. But another person that came through the program from Maine was like, "Oh, you're from Maine, aren't you?" Because they can tell us.
Yeah.
You guys start talking.
Mhm.
Maine
That's-
accent.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
awesome.
fortunate enough that no one knows where my accent is from because I'm from.
Isn't it
all
from
over.
Petersburg or something?
What, girl?
She knows.
This that. Where's yours from? It's from Mecklenburg,
Mecklenburg County.
Emporia.
No,
that's
no,
not it.
employer is
Doesn't Mecklenburg have that big old jail? The
yeah.
prison system.
Yeah. We're getting told to there you go. Bring it on in.
Where are we looking at?
Yeah, no, Mecklenburg had a prison.
Greenville, right?
No.
Is that my hair?
It was Mecklenburg Correctional, but it got closed down. And then they have Baskerville, which is a level 1, but they have, of course, a jail down there, which is actually the sister jail to Pamunkey.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's some great information.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But it's pretty cool because one of my friends, he got locked up. I mean, he's got some time, but
I can see how that can be cool.
well, let me finish.
Okay.
But his mom is actually a nurse because where I'm from, there's Meharry River Regional,
Mhm.
and there's the small one, and then there's a really big one, which is in Brunswick County, which houses Brunswick, Mecklenburg, and Dinwiddie. And he couldn't go to the big one because his mom was a nurse. So they transferred him to Pamunkey. And I was like, when you go in there, you have to go to the McShin pod in there.
Right.
And he did it for a little bit. And then he went off to DOC. But
Oh.
I was like, go in there while you can.
Do you know anything she's talking about, Brooke?
I don't.
Okay.
I
good
feel
stuff.
this is weird.
It's so weird.
Yeah. So I think it's pretty cool, I guess.
It is. So, how was your weekend? I seen you. Did you go to the water country this weekend?
Yeah,
Or was it last
y'all-
weekend?
No, it was this weekend.
Okay.
I went for Father's Day to see my dad.
Mm-hmm.
I said dad. And
You missed it. She usually said Didi. Didi.
And
P.
it
Diddy.
was so busy to the point. So it's cool because we get to do these things now. So
Mhm.
like me and one of my friends met us there, Amber,
Mhm.
and then I brought one of the other girls who I actually lived in Smith House with, Ashley, with me. And then we took my kid and we met my dad and his girlfriend and all their family there. And it was so busy. I got there at 3.
Mm.
And I had to park at the Target parking lot behind it and walk in.
Oh wow!
It was so
Water
packed.
Country, Brook, for those who don't know, is a water park. Water Country, water park.
It's so weird. I don't realize that other states don't have like.
What do y'all have for fun? Do y'all have any amusement parks or
We have
anything?
Funtown Splash Town.
Funtown, Splash Town.
It's got like half regular and then half water park.
Oh, so probably like Kings Dominion with
Yeah.
the Soak City. Is
Yeah.
it really big?
Yeah, it's decent size.
Okay.
Is it like
cool.
roller coasters and a water park?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we
Okay.
got Aquaboggin, which is a water park.
Oh yeah, I know they have that
That
in
sounds
Michigan as
cool.
well.
Aquaboggin. That's
Uh-huh.
even like a cool name. I would go.
Yeah, it makes me kind of think of Smith House. There go Lydia with
Yeah.
us.
So Lydia, I lived in housing. We lived in one of our a step-up house at the time, and she lived with us, and we used to always go.
Yeah, she was the assistant when you were there, right?
I think so.
Yeah, because Kim was our house leader, and she was
Yeah.
the assistant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fun fact, Brooke, did you know that when on my first day here,
not doing this.
Dixie left me in the parking lot by myself? Yeah. So anyway.
I once again
just thought I'd tell this
don't
much.
remember this.
Where'd she disappear to?
I don't know when all right. So what happened, right? Oh, there goes my boy, Elijah. What's up? I'm always thugging. Well, that's what you always say too. Stay thugging.
Thug it
right?
out.
Thug it out. Thug
Yeah.
it out. So when I started at McShinnon at Sober Living. Back when I started, the rules were stricter.
Yeah.
So you had to have a shadow. You couldn't be by yourself, on your first day because you wouldn't know where to go or whatever. And I had to shadow Dixie, and then Dixie was told that they were going out to eat, and Dixie's like, I don't know what to do with you, but stay right there. And she left me.
I went out.
That was not
Food's
the story.
important. Okay.
Yeah, and so she
You were
left me there
supposed
by
to just
myself.
stay in the parking lot
Yeah.
until she got back.
And then
I
somebody.
don't feel like that's true.
No, it got kind of modified a little bit, but
I don't feel like I would have just
in
been
my
like,
mind, that's how it happened. And then luckily, my friend Ray came up in her white horse and picked me up and said, I'm going to save you. And then we left like that.
she's so full of shit.
You don't believe my story?
No.
Well, anyway, Brooke, she did leave me by myself. But me and her, we started together 2 years ago. Isn't it crazy, though?
I
Did you
know.
think 2 years ago? I mean, it's over 2 years ago now. We're June, all the way in June. So I came in April and you came in February.
Mm-hmm.
But 2019, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, it feels like a long time ago.
But, we have came a far way since then. Crazy thing is, when we get to talk about stuff that we do now that we're in recovery. And, she's able to go with her family and meet her dad and all that. This week I was actually able to, and I thought about it and I didn't even realize, when I was in my active addiction, I wouldn't really think about other people like I do now. You know what I'm saying? And on Monday, my mom had neck surgery. So I had to pick her up. I woke up at 4. What was that? Did you burp?
I hit the thing.
Oh, it sounded like a
I
straight burp in my ear.
Joyce.
I was like, what? Hey, no one knows I burp. All right. So anyway, miss y'all for real. Have a blessed day. We miss you too, Elijah.
Yeah.
Real stuff. You need to come and visit. Have a group.
He said when he left, he was going to come visit.
I know. I mean, he does stay in contact, but we would like to see your face.
Yeah.
So anyway, let me get back to my story, right? So I picked my mom. I woke up at 4:00 in the morning. She had to be at the place for her surgery at 5:30. So I picked her up at 5, got there 10 minutes early, just might I say. And I just thought about before when I was in my drinking and all that, I don't think I would have ever did that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know how important it would have been, I can't. If anything, I'd had a beer on the way, but I wouldn't be able to have a beer on the way because it was 5:00 in the morning. So it was before the store opened, because the beer here in Virginia, you can't get till 6:00. So I just don't think I would have.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was really like, all this stuff came in my mind when I was sitting there with her because I'm like, today I'm alert. Today I'm able to do it. And like before, I would be so sick in the morning, I would not be able to take her, definitely before the store opened. And then I've sat with her for the last 2 days. Fortunately, I had to come back today because I had to do court for another participant this morning. But for the last 2 days, I was able to focus and stay with her all day. Now I'm exhausted. I'm definitely exhausted.
Yeah, she kept
you don't know how much work that is.
She's like, I'm so tired.
And I drank this and I'm still tired. Still tired. So let's see what's going on here. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on in our there is I missed, and I'm so sorry. There was Debbie had wrote something above Elijah. Debbie had wrote, welcome Brooke.
I'm so sorry you lost your friend. I feel certain she's proud of you.
Oh, that's so
Thank you.
sweet.
Yeah, that's sweet.
And
Joyce, say thuggin'. Miss y'all we already read those. We miss you too, Elijah. And then Alyssa said, my favorite ladies.
Alyssa. Behave, Alyssa. And then what's our next one?
Elijah said, that's right. I stay in contact. Phone works both ways. Ooh.
Okay. I apologize. I knew sometimes, Elijah, the phone gets away from me and I don't have time to respond, but just know that I always think of you and I always look for you. I'm like, oh, where's the dude walking around with the 40 of Red Bull?
Yeah. Yeah.
I never knew Red Bulls come this big and that round. And
what?
Elijah found it. Yeah, it was big. Remember
Really?
the ones? Yeah, it was like the top dog size.
Yeah.
Like, and he'd drink one every day. And I'm like, oh.
I drink Monsters.
Monsters, yeah. You know what though? When I started with Monsters too. I don't know what it is. Do you remember? I don't know if you did that, but
I'm gonna tell you, I never drank. So I was the person when I came into recovery, right? You see everybody like drinking energy drinks and hitting vapes and chewing gum obsessively. And I was like, I'm not going to be that person. I never liked energy drinks. And then about 2-3 months in, I could not, I did the math, right? And like my first summer clean. And I was spending over $500 a month in cigarettes and Red Bull. Like my Red Bull obsession was so bad.
Mhm.
So I made it a point to cut back. I'm used to like serving at night and not working a day job. So when I first started working here, I had to have a Red Bull in the morning to even like be alive during the day. But then
To be alive during the day.
yeah, because I'm tired.
Very important for her to be alive.
Yeah. I mean, what would you do without it?
I know. Nothing. I can't even think about it. I
Yeah.
can't even remember what life was like before you.
I know.
What?
But
so
Since
serious.
then, I was drinking Red Bulls. I started drinking Red Bulls a lot, and I bought a vape, and now I'm
You're part of the stereotype.
Yeah, literally.
You are a walking stereotype.
I still
Terrible.
don't drink coffee that much.
Yeah.
I swore I wouldn't become a vapor, and I've been thinking about buying one.
Yeah.
Are you? Do you smoke cigarettes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I did that. What did she write? Tuned late. What? Who?
She said, I am tuned in late, but losing a friend is tough. Best thing to do is keep going. Is to keep doing good and stay in recovery. I learned a hard lesson from that. Went out for 6 months after my best friend passed. Keep doing the right thing, girl.
Woo,
Thank
woo.
you.
Keep doing the right thing. And you keep doing the right thing too, Lissa. So yeah, vape. I quit. I put myself in to stop smoking in October. Like October 19th was my last cigarette, right?
Mm.
And I said I would just vape because
You quit smoking this past
October 19th. Because the
Oh.
reason why is I got the new car in July.
and you don't
And I
smoke
was
it.
like, the ashes was getting all over my car. And I'm like, shoot, no way. You know me, I'm like all about everything looking nice and shiny. So I was like, no, this looks dirty. And so I said, I'll vape. But then with the vape, it was just too much to it. I'm like, what the heck? Why am I doing this? And then I
You
lost
just
the vape
stopped?
and then I just stopped. I don't even know how I did that.
I've cut down on my smoking. So my sponsor, when I came in, she smoked cigarettes.
Yeah.
And now she'll like get on me for still smoking. But I'm like, listen, I can only give up a couple, like I've given up a lot already when it comes to like, not a lot, but like going from like, okay, I can't stop using drugs and immediately stop using cigarettes. But when I bought a vape, I had to get accustomed to smoking them first of all, because it's a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
smoke.
different.
But
Yeah.
I don't smoke in my house. So it was nice to have my vape so I would smoke. So I didn't go outside. So I've cut. Moral of the story is
You got the vape to be lazy.
yeah. So I didn't have to go outside and smoke, and I don't smoke hardly as much at all. So I'm
But
like
we do not
weaning
smoke in
myself off.
houses. Understand, Brooke? Even if you get a vape, we do not allow smoking in the houses.
Yeah, I'm talking about my
Yeah,
personal
I'm not
house.
messing with you.
Talking about my house. the one I
Actually, they
paid
don't
for.
allow it in our house.
Yeah, absolutely. Not at all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not
no,
allowed at
please
all.
don't.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't.
Just
Yeah.
say no to spaping in the house.
Yeah.
At
Just say
any
no.
McShin house.
Yeah.
It's such
I
a
didn't.
dork.
I didn't think I was gonna pick up vaping again when I came back,
Uh-huh.
and like literally a week and a half after living in Smith, I was like, "Yep, getting a vape."
Getting
Yeah.
a vape.
And I was like, even when I went to the shop, I was like, $50, $100
Mhm.
max, $250 later.
Oh,
Oh,
my
wow.
god.
Yeah, walked out with the biggest, fattest one they had.
Yeah.
Oh my
See, I
God.
thought this
Great.
vaping thing was just a Chester House thing.
No.
I didn't know it was a whole McShin recovery
It's actually
thing.
a whole
recovery
recovery
thing.
thing. Yeah.
It should be like a standard packet when you come in.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
here's your vape. you
Yeah.
know.
Here's your gum.
Yeah.
And here's your energy drink.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's it. A monster, a vape, and that's all you need.
Yeah. It's
that's-
like a coping mechanism though for me.
Yeah.
Like whenever I get mad, like I don't get as mad anymore. I don't really get that mad anymore. I just get aggravated. But I used to be like a really angry person.
Ooh, angry.
I was. And I had to smoke cigarettes to calm down. So now it's just like something, it's more or less my hand going like, well, with vape.
Well,
I
how do
go
you
like-
hold the vape like that?
I hold it like this.
Oh.
I go like this.
Okay. Don't show me. Okay.
I wasn't going to hit it.
All right.
I have it. I sleep with it. That's how like
So
codependent I am with this thing.
serious.
It's sad. I'm scared I'm gonna fall off the bed, but I sleep with it in my hand or under my pillow.
Oh
So
my
if
God.
I wake up in the middle of the night, I hit my vape. It's so sick. I'm sick and
It
suffering.
is so crazy because I would be like, say, like, oh my God, never mind. I'm not even gonna say it's like active use. I remember
Yeah.
having
Half
something under
asleep
my
hitting her
pillow.
vape.
Yeah.
Sleep.
I did it last night. Actually, if I wake up in the middle of the night for anything, I hit my vape. So I like to have it close by. And also,
Before you brush your teeth.
yeah, I hit my vape.
Oh
in
my
the middle of the night, if I wake up,
God.
I hit my vape. I have to do it.
Okay.
Also, I have 2 cats, so they can't knock it over on my
Does this
nightstand.
leak? Vapes don't leak, do they? You knock it
If
over?
they're not on correctly or they're not put together correctly, which I've had this vape for over a year now, and I just learned how to use it properly.
Interesting.
But I'm trying to flip it over. But yeah, so it's like giving up one thing at a time. In the process, though, I really wanted to quit smoking cigarettes, so I have slowed down. I can make a pack of cigarette last me days, like almost a week. Which
she says it like it's an achievement, right?
It
but she's
is.
still vaping. So cigarettes and vaping has still
but
got
I
some going
feel
in my
like
lungs.
vaping. I mean, people say they're just
It's
as bad.
healthier.
Are you vaping nicotine?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man, no, yeah, but I mean, all right, change the subject. What do y'all want from me?
So that's great.
That's wonderful.
What ways can we help Dixie in her vape addiction?
You can't.
Any ideas?
No.
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 Okay.
She's not letting go of it.
She's
I'm
not.
I
She's
will
not.
eventually. It's a slow process. I'm proud of
It
myself
is.
because
I
I went
think
from
so.
smoking a lot to like
Yeah.
hardly smoking.
Yeah, no, that's good.
And I mean, I do smoke my vape a lot, but I feel like that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
smells good.
it's a mental thing.
It is.
I really think that's what smoking is because they say the nicotine addiction and stuff, but I don't understand how I was able just to, like, I'm not saying like a bragging or anything, but like I was just literally like I said, okay, this is the date I'm gonna stop, and I stopped. I've never been able to do that on anything else.
Yeah.
Now, the last time I quit smoking was when I was pregnant with my youngest, because every time I get pregnant, I just quit. Like I'm like, oh, I'm pregnant. I'm not gonna smoke again, and I didn't. But that's what this time, and luckily I won't pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I get pregnant, someone's getting sued.
Oh my
God.
Whatever, Dixie.
So you like being here? How do you like the chickens in the yard?
Ooh,
They're awesome. They named one Yayo.
yayo.
Not yayo.
Oh my gosh! Do you know what we used to say yayo was back in the day?
Oh, I know.
Hey.
There's that song. You know that song?
So look, she's Debbie
No.
asked she said, "Hey Brooke, can you tell us about the recovery house you live in? Some listening might not know what to expect." Ooh, yeah. So that's a great question. Like, how is it? How?
Tell us about the house.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's why.
She's struggling today, y'all. Joyce
telling
is
you,
struggling.
I have no sleep. I have been helping my mom and helping my mom with sleep. No, I'm gonna help my mommy.
The house I'm in
I'm gonna go
is
to
the
sleep now.
intensive house. It's pretty structured. They keep us busy. We have a lot of groups.
Mhm.
We do an NA meeting every night. We do our 10-step every night.
Did y'all do any events over the weekend yet? I mean, I know this is your first weekend, but sometimes it's events. But I guess this past weekend it wouldn't have been because you guys came to the cookout, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we had a cookout Saturday.
Mhm. You say y'all have a lot of groups. Do you like the
Yeah.
groups?
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I'm learning a lot.
That's
Honestly,
good.
I just like any other addict thought I had it all figured out. When I
Mhm.
first came here, I thought I knew what recovery was about, but honestly, I've learned a lot in 6 days. I can only imagine by the end of my 28.
Yeah. What do you hope to get out of it, though? Like, out of your time being here, like, what do you hope to get out of this process, this experience?
I get the coping skills
Mhm.
and the strength to keep going in my recovery when I go home.
Yeah.
And I think the strongest thing that I know of is to continue to work on your recovery. We're never all the way fine. I hear people that say that like I've gone to my 28-day program now I'm cured. We're not cured from this
Yeah.
disease.
No.
It is something we have to work
Yeah.
on daily.
I always tell people when they come in, they want to go home after 28 days. I'm
Yeah.
like, just give yourself a little bit of time. Like, you just
Yeah.
need a little bit more time than that.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, we didn't become addicts in 28 days. Now, if I can meet an addict that became one in 28 days
Mhm.
and they were able to get cured, I don't know what that word means, but then that's great. But I have yet to this day, and I honestly, every single let's say 90% of the individuals that come through here and go to a 28-day and then leave and then don't work on their recovery, they pretty much go back. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, I like how you said that once you went through the 28-day program, you're either going to, do sober living here or at home. So at least okay, I'm not ready to go back into the same environment I was before.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, it's not, it's if we continue to go back to the same environment, it's like, what difference did I make that would cause me not to use? Like, I
Mhm.
know I couldn't. And,
What's going to happen
you helped
different?
as well. Like, both of us, we weren't able to go back to our home. We our codependent selves move right behind McShin.
Yeah.
So literally we're like around the block, but
Yeah.
but that's because we knew we couldn't go with, and that's what's so common about me and Dixie is that we both knew that we couldn't go back once we were done with our program here, or once we felt like we were all the way grown up. It took us both 11 months. I stood in here 11 months. She stood for 11 months. So once we felt strong enough that we weren't able to, that we didn't have to stay here any longer, we still lived close enough because what, this was, I don't know about you, but this is my safe place. And yeah, it is home. And like Dick, I continue to work here from when I left, but Dixie, she went and worked, she was working at Texas Roadhouse, but she continued to come up here because, you do still have to.
This is like
in.
Yeah, like what Joyce said. It's like this. It's so weird, and sometimes I get emotional thinking about it. Like, this place is honestly like my safe place, and if like I could call somewhere home, this would be it. You know what I'm saying? It's just my
where your heart is.
Yeah, and so this is where I like to be.
Ooh, that's cute. I like that, Brooke.
Home is where your heart is.
McShin is where your heart is.
Yeah. Ooh.
Trademark Joyce Incorporated.
All the people from Maine that have been successful in their recovery have all stayed here longer than their 20 years.
Yeah, absolutely. And there was quite a few. Remember Dakota? Like he's doing really well.
Yeah, Kim and her husband Scott, they're still here, but they've been doing well ever since they got here.
Awesome,
and then Sean Fecto.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ryan
He's still here.
Yeah.
Every YPR meeting I've gone to, Dakota's been there.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, he was here.
I haven't gone
time.
to very, very many, but he's always around.
Yeah, he is, and he comes down here often too.
Couple times a year.
Yeah, he comes down here often to, kind of stay plugged in because it's cool how you said home because a lot of people who've left here who stayed a little time feel like this is the home. Like I have a lot of alumni people who would come back and just come in here to sit down and chill and talk to staff and hang out just because, and then I'm like, what's really going on? And they're like, I'm gonna tell you, I've had a bad day. I didn't really, but I felt like I had to go to my safe place. And that's what I love about it. And to me, it's my safe place too. Cause I remember, even though I work here, it's crazy because I know one night I was so frustrated that I ended up coming here. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like I was so frustrated. I didn't know what to do, but I came here and, just being here in the environment, allowed me to kind of release what I had going on.
Yeah.
And that's really all you need.
Yeah.
So.
I agree.
You agree?
I agree.
All right. Safe place.
Safe place. Hashtag.
I think that was one of the biggest mistakes I made last time I was here is I stayed hanging out with all the people that I had been hanging out with. And I didn't really change anything as far as what I did, again, who I hung out with, and just my general associations. And since I've been back, everything has changed, I'm here all the time, I'm working here, my group of friends has changed completely. Everything I do is completely different. And honestly, it's given me such a stronger foundation with my recovery. I just got past another month clean and I didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
It's just I'm kind of watching the months go by and I'm like, wow, that's another one down, I don't really count clean time for myself, but last time I did and I was just like, whoa, this is cool, and it just seemed like it took so long to get another week, another month, that type. This time it's
flying by.
It's just flying by and I don't even realize it.
Yeah.
And honestly, because I've been doing all of this and my life, this has been my safe space. I'm having so much fun doing all this. It's amazing. And the friends that I have now, I'm so much closer with than anybody I was friends with, back when I was using.
They weren't friends.
Yeah, I mean, one or two of them were, but most of the people I hung out with, you're exactly right. They weren't friends. They were just acquaintances, I guess, or conveniences.
But we thought they were the coolest and best friends we had.
Yeah, they were the greatest people in the world.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But the friends that I have now, if I'm feeling weird or if something's going, I can call them up and just be like, dude, look, I don't help me through this. And they will literally sit down and listen to me and try to give me advice. And that, it's rare to find one or two friends like that throughout life.
Yeah.
And now I have like just a whole network of people that, you know, anything is going on. I give them a call and it's like,
Yeah.
all right, dude, well, let me give me like 5 minutes. Let me stop, you know, put down whatever it is I'm doing. And I got you,
Yeah.
you know, it's crazy. It's mind blowing, honestly.
The friendships we build in recovery, I think, are actually the ones that have stayed the longest. And what I do like is like before, you know, the friends, quote unquote, that I used to have, they would co-sign every single piece of bullshit I have.
yes.
Absolutely. they
Yeah,
would.
everything,
Absolutely.
dude. Yeah. Oh, you want to spend $200 on this big bottle of liquor?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that I have now, like, what are you doing? You're gonna spend $20 on lunch?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we call each other on. Now we will, though. That's a lie. We do
Yeah,
kind of.
we spend so much money on food.
We always eat food.
That's
We're
a
happy.
better thing to spend your money on. Though.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's something I did a lot when I first came in. I did not feel guilty about it.
No.
Like whatsoever. Like I was so used to spending money on my using that I didn't like take care of like myself or do anything that I wanted to do. So now it's like, I mean, now I pay my own bills, which is weird. But a blessing, like I love it. Like I'm capable of doing that today. But I get to like go out and have fun with my friends or like do whatever. Go out to eat. I go out to eat way too much.
You could afford to do what you want.
Not necessarily, but I do it anyway.
We've learned to budget because we lived in sober living for 11 months.
Yeah.
So, you know, when you're in that type of environment, I don't know. To me, I did because the difference is you were working at Roadhouse, so y'all made all the money. I worked for McShin for, you know, when I went into sober living. So for the first 6 months of working for McShin, you don't make any money. You have to earn your way up. So, but it actually allowed me to learn how to budget. So like to this day, I can make $100, act like I got 1,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's all, but it's all about budgeting. But you know, back in the, I don't know, you know, you're newer with the you know, the using stuff. But I mean, I'm sure back then when you use, I mean, you just blow through the money. You don't even realize how much you're spending until you sit down and look at it. Like,
oh, I'd spend every penny.
Yeah.
Every
absolutely.
penny. As soon as I got it, I was broke the same day.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Immediately. Right. Even if we had $7,
Now
I can use that
$20
$7.
lasts me like
A week,
I
right?
can stretch $20 out.
Yeah.
My weakness is food.
Yeah.
Like that's what'll get me is food. Now I'll never spend my money to the point where will have none. And it's different now because I'm working for a paycheck where I was serving. So I just worked whatever every night and just had money every night.
day.
Yeah. So now it's like I have a paycheck. So I'm learning how to stretch my money out longer. And I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job. It's just food. Y'all gotta stop calling me to order lunch.
I'm still terrible at budgeting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm awful at it.
I can tell you what I learned when I was starting, because you know, like I said, it took me a while to obtain a paycheck, and you know, I bought a car and I had insurance. And what I learned is the first thing before I wasn't like this, because you know, I remember I used to be in corporate America and I used to make bukus of money, but I'd always be broke because But pay all your bills off as soon as you get that check. Boom. And then everything else, you just kind of, I don't know. It's been working for me.
Yeah,
like,
that's
as soon
what
as
I
I
do.
get paid, I pay every single thing off and I still have a nice little amount. And then I take that amount and I'll take 30% of that amount and I'll stick it in like a savings or something. And some people tell me they don't believe in savings account. Put it in a shoebox. You know, that's fine.
I have a savings account. And this is what I did have to learn. So I wanted to make a savings account, right?
These are all big girl things that you're going to be able to do, Brooke.
I have a savings account.
You do?
There's no money in it, but I got
You have
one.
it though, right? So it's not closed. So you're a step ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Because mine was closed down.
Well,
at
I
first.
would not get a savings account. My boyfriend was like, you need to open a savings account. And I was like, yeah, no, because if I have access to my savings account, it's so easy for me to transfer the money over if I want to buy something. And I'm not that strong enough to not go blow a whole bunch of money on food or something when I know I have it, but I shouldn't. Not that I can't spend it, but like I don't really want to spend it. So what he did was he went and opened up a savings account at his bank that I don't have access to. And whenever I need to pull money out of it or something, then I'll just ask him for it and he'll be like, here, you know what I'm saying? So I can't just go take my money out whenever I want, because I'm pretty bad at that.
Smart man.
Yeah, that is smart. I definitely, I mean, my savings account's actually connected to my checking account.
That's
which,
what I'm saying.
and if
Mine
I
too.
spend like $100 on my checking and only have 50, then the rest of it comes from my savings. Which I guess you're right, it is a little bit.
It's a little, I know.
It's just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got 2 checking accounts though, so I try not to use that one.
Yeah, mine pulls from my savings automatically.
Yeah. But at least you have accounts, Brooke. So look at that. You
Yeah.
know, that's a step in the process of because I can tell you when I came into recovery, I had all sorts of accounts, but they were all closed because they were all overdrawn. I don't know
Yeah.
if y'all have ever played that game, but I
Well,
played that game and it was a very good game.
When
I'm
I
still paying for it.
opened my bank account, I was in active addiction, so I
Mhm.
made it so that they put a blocker so you couldn't overdraft.
That's good.
Oh, I did that too.
Yeah.
Although if I have something that automatically pulls out,
Yeah.
it overdrafts my account. But I have Wells Fargo. So I have like a day to put the money back before it charges me the overdraft fee. So that works out.
Mine won't
Oh.
charge an overdraft fee. It just will stay in the negatives until money goes into it, and it'll just take the money.
Well, that's good because the overdraft fees can add
Yeah,
up.
it's $35.
So
minus.
what are your plans, Brooke? Like, what do we want to do with our future now that we have this and we're working on it? Because you know what we need to do is set up like some type of goals. That's what I had to do. Like in order to keep on. You're just in the first week. You know what I mean? You're not even a whole 7
Like
days
small
yet. But
goals.
yeah, like a small goal. What is your first small goal that you're gonna make?
To stay in
To
the
continue to
Chester
stay.
House for
Uh-huh.
the 28 days and complete the program.
Yeah, that's a good small. You know, it may sound relevant, but that is actually a very good goal because a lot of
Yeah.
people don't stay. And
Yeah, I
you
had
know,
a rough night last night. I
yeah,
was ready to jump on a plane and head back home.
right.
But
But the good, yeah, and the good thing about it is like you have so many, like you could talk to your house leaders about it, and like they can help you through it. And you have so many women there
Mm-hmm.
that can help you that have been there a little bit longer than you or here. You know what I'm saying? And they can like help guide you through it.
Yeah.
They did all help the girls last night. They knew. and
Which
they
you're feeling.
helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know you're not the first one to feel like that. You know, I'm sure
Yeah.
that every single one of them, when they came through, they had felt like that as well. And also another good thing is I should be. I think that there is a list of numbers of all the female staff members too on the wall. It's supposed
There
to be there
is.
in a way. Yeah,
It is. Yep.
Okay, good. And then you know you could reach out and call any of us at any time.
Yeah.
I know. Well, me myself, I'm always answering my phone. You know. Unless I haven't had coffee yet, then you might have to wait till I get a couple sips.
Well, that's
in.
good to know. You might
Yeah.
hear from me.
So
then.
don't call at 7:30. Between 7:30 and 8:10, those are the off hours of
All right.
Joyce. Yeah, that's my. I'm serious.
That's your coffee time?
7:30. No, because I wake up at 7:30 and I got to jump in the shower and then I get dressed and then I get my coffee. So
Mhm.
7:30 to 8:10.
Yeah.
That's no. Yeah. I just
don't-
want you to know.
I never have. I mean, I answer my phone. My son always has my phone, so I have to keep my. I have to keep my volume up, so I will hear phone calls that come in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you might need to get you get one of these. That way, when
I
he's
have
out-
one. I haven't used it in like 3 months. It's in the trunk of my car. I don't even know if it's still going to work because the heat. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I haven't charged it in forever.
I was gonna say, yeah, because that's it. You know, my son, he always forgets his Apple Watch too. And I'm like, dude, the Apple Watch is like everything they wanted when, like, for Christmas. Like, you know, he it's nothing in it. I mean, you know, I want that for Christmas, and I got it for him, but he never uses it. And it's
Mhm.
like he tells me a whole bunch of reasons why he needed it, and like at work I can use it to call and stuff.
No,
and I'm like,
I
well, dude, you haven't
loved it
used
when I first. I mean, I've used it I've worn it every day and used it every day for over a year now.
Mhm.
But I took it off and because it was dead, and I just didn't. I was like, well, I'm not gonna put it on today for whatever reason. And then it's just been like 3 months and I haven't worn it, but it's dead, and I don't even know where the charger is. I gotta go buy one.
Oh, poor thing. Brooke, have you guys been to the beach yet?
No.
I mean, have you been to the beach before? You know, I hopefully,
Out here?
yeah. Well, you will when you have, because hopefully we do that. I know that I was talking with Jillian, and I wanted to plan a beach day that we can all go with the girls,
Yeah.
like all the girl staff. We did this last year.
Yeah, I remember.
Last year we took you know, the female staff went with the girls to you know, the beach one day, and I definitely want us to do that again.
It's
one day
important to have fun in recovery.
It is. It's important to have fun. It really is, because a lot of times, like I said, I don't know how you were, but when I before I came in recovery, I was like, there's just no way. Like, what am I going to ever do? I'm not going to have any fun. But you actually learn how to have fun sober, and I've actually realized that I'm enjoying myself.
You have more fun.
More, yeah, absolutely. Because I don't know about y'all, but I don't have those stories, that I'm like this when I wake up, like, oh God, what did they do? What did I do? What did I do? Have you ever had stories like that? Many times like that when you wake up and you're like having to be like, oh my God, what did I do?
I never had fun while using though. Like I never did anything where I would have fun. So like now it's like that I'm not using anymore. It's like I feel like I'm actually living. You know what I'm saying? Like doing things people are supposed to be like. I went to Busch Gardens. Yeah, I went to water country and I went to Busch Gardens and I'm about to go to the beach and like little things like that. Like I feel like I'm finally starting to actually live life now that I'm not using.
Absolutely. Like last weekend, I went to Kings Dominion with my son, and then afterwards we went to the movies and stuff. And I'm gonna tell you,
that sounds like a long day.
I know, right? But see, all right. So like it sounds like it, right? But we was only at Kings Dominion for like 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours. Like it wasn't, we just like we went there. But Kings Dominion literally is 20 minutes from our house. Kings Dominion is an amusement park, so they have all the roller coasters, but it also has what's called Soak City, which we haven't got to hit yet.
Yeah,
but it's like 20 minutes from my house, and we have season passes, so it's like you can go anytime, like if you want to. And then when we left, he was like, I want to go see the movie. I want to go to the movies, and we went and seen that new Saw movie, Spiral. Have you seen it?
No, is that good?
I didn't even know there was a new Saw movie.
I know. The things you learn when you're in recovery. So we didn't know, and it was on TV. But yeah, no, it was. I actually never sat through a Saw movie before.
I used to love them. I haven't watched them in forever. I didn't even know they were still making them.
I won't watch anything unless someone makes me watch it. Like really, honestly, I'm not a big TV watcher or movie watcher.
I don't watch TV or movies either. You'd be amazed at the movies I haven't seen.
Yeah. The only time I will is like if someone's like with me. Like they're like, hey, let's watch this. I'm like, all right, sure.
I'll tell you I'll watch it and I'll fall asleep.
Yeah. I'm just I don't know what it is. I think I'm probably, like you, it's just like there's, to me, it's nothing like me listening to audiobook and moving around. Like I like to do stuff in my house and do different things all the time. I just love recovery. I just love my house. Don't you?
I love my house. I don't like leaving it, to be honest with you.
One thing, when you start recovery, you're going to find out that you really enjoy just having your own time sometimes.
Yeah. It's the most peaceful thing.
Yeah. You can just sit at home and read a book or something. And I mean, it's, to me, I could just sit in my living room with my AirPods in and listen to my audiobook, and I'm just like chilling. Like,
sometimes
with my candle.
Like,
good.
So my son he's actually moving in with me full time this week.
Awesome. Yay.
So before that, my mom had him Sunday night through Thursday night or Thursday afternoon. And then my boyfriend works out of town Sunday through Thursday. So Sunday through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, it's like peace and quiet at my house. I'm the only human in there. So it was like amazing. I will go recline on my couch and literally not turn the TV on or nothing and just sit there.
Chill.
Yeah.
Right?
Just have quiet for 5 minutes.
I don't know. It's something about it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. I love that quiet time sometimes. I mean, the life becomes so hectic and everything, but it's nothing like quiet time. So we're giving you all sorts of things that you can look forward to.
Can't wait to just be content with life.
Yeah.
I mean, I was using, or even when I was drinking a lot, I always felt like I had to be on the go. I was such a busybody. I was here, there, everywhere. Like,
you have to be on the go. You have to keep on looking for whatever we want to get done and stuff. And
I'd walk to my mom's front door and she'd be like, "Oh, Brooke's here. How long's that gonna last?"
Yeah.
When I first got here, I was a busybody. Like when I first got,
was all over the place.
I was.
She didn't even left me in the parking lot.
I did not do that.
She is not over that.
Oh, it's been 2 years, girl. Maybe in 2 more years.
Yeah, maybe if I'm lucky. But I feel like I just wanted to go hang out. Like I made these friends here, and some of them I'm still friends with today. And I just wanted to like go enjoy that because I didn't have friends using. So I wanted to
friends.
Yeah. So I wanted to hang out with them, and I wanted to like go out to eat because I never did that using. And I wanted to like go to bowling because we used to do that a lot, and I never did that using. So it's just like I wanted to experience so many things at first that I missed out on for so many years. And then it wasn't until I moved out of the housing and I got my own place, because when I moved out of housing, I moved in with 2 other women in recovery. So when I moved out of that house and I got my own place, that's when I started calming down and appreciating my house and quiet time and alone time. And now I'm like perfectly content with like just hanging out by myself.
Yeah, you don't need, sometimes it's all right. It's okay to just sit down. Self-care is a very important thing, and I think that's a very important thing to continue with in recovery too, because a lot of people always think that I got to do this, I got to do that, but sometimes it's all right just to sit back and breathe, because we can't overwhelm ourselves all the time. Well, guys, can you believe the time is just about up? So you already know what I'm about to do and ask. I'm like, what words do you have to tell? This is the ending word. So what words would you like to let someone know who's coming new into recovery? Any important message you want to give, Brooke? Yeah, I put you on the spot like that.
Stay confident.
Stay confident.
That's
That's awesome. I like that. Hell yeah. So you stay confident, Brooke. That's very important, right?
That's what I say in every group.
So for me, I got to say it before you.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to let y'all know, if you don't like the way your life is going, every day that we wake up, every day that we're breathing is a day and an opportunity for change. So you continue to move forward and you'll get to the life that you want to be, but it's up to you.
I suck at this. That was so amazing.
All right.
You're so inspirational.
Do what you want to say, though. Come on. Yours is, we like yours.
Easy does
Come on,
it.
let's go. Let's go.
I always just tell people like, just thug it out.
Thug it out.
Just thug it out for a little bit until it finally until you want to do it or it clicks.
Absolutely. All right. Thug it out, people. Bye. We love you.
Bye.
Get in the herd. Can I go there?
Here at McShin, we believe in the McShin way, which is authentic recovery support service providers, people with lived experience, bringing that experience to those who need that lived experience in recovery.
Here at McShin, we believe in many things to support our mission. We believe in women empowerment.
What I love most about what we believe here at McShin is we believe in the authenticity of the peer-to-peer approach.
Here at the McShin Foundation, we believe in giving people opportunity.
Here at McShin, we believe in the inherent worth and dignity of every person.
At the McShin Foundation, we believe in helping people reach their full potential.
Here at the McShin Foundation, we believe in multiple pathways to recovery.
Here at McShin, we believe in placing principles before personalities to help spread hope.
Here at McShin, we believe that recovery is possible and that any person seeking recovery can become a more acceptable, responsible, and productive member of society.
Here at the McShin Foundation, we believe in self-discovery.
Here at McShin, we believe in saving lives and offering second chances.
Here at McShin, we believe you can do this.
Here at McShin Foundation, we believe that we can only keep what we have by giving away, which is why we continue to help others like us seek and find recovery.